Hello, my name is Keith Shackelford, and this is my presentation on One Pill, One Unknown, the hidden danger of counterfeit pills. Counterfeit pills can reach teenagers, college students, people experimenting at a party, and people trying to buy what they believe is a pain or anxiety medication. I work in the drug and alcohol recovery field where I see the substance and how it affects individuals and their families. The topic is personal because I lost my brother to a fentanyl overdose. My purpose is not to frighten or judge anyone, it is to share information that could help you and others. Today we will look at counterfeit pills, imitate real medication, why hidden fentanyl makes them unpredictable and potentially fatal, and how people can prevent and respond to an overdose. Let's begin with why counterfeit pills are easy to misunderstand. A counterfeit pill may look legitimate even though its ingredients and strength are completely unknown. According to the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration in its 2024 Fake Pills Fact Sheet, criminal drug networks mass produce fake pills and market them as legitimate prescription medication in order to deceive the public. Appearance is not a reliable safety test. A licensed pharmacy follows manufacturing rules, quality control dosage standards, and labeling requirements. An illegal pill may marker follows none of those protections. Many people assume that a pill with a familiar print must be safer than a powder or an unknown drug. The assumption is that exactly what makes counterfeit pills so dangerous because their professional appearance. A counterfeit pill is like a bottle with a trusted label on it and with an unknown liquid inside. Now that we understand how fake pills imitate trusted medications, we can turn to how they make them especially deadly: illegal manufactured fentanyl. Fentanyl is extremely powerful, and a person taking a fake pill may not know it's present. The National Institute of Drug Abuse stated in its 2025 fentanyl overview that some counterfeit pills contain fentanyl and may look exactly like the authentic medication. Illegal manufactured fentanyl is often mixed into fake pills because it is potent, inexpensive to produce. However, illegal medication and illegal production does not distribute it evenly. The DEA explains that fentanyl is approximately 100 times more potent than morphine and about 50 times more potent than its heroin pain reliever. The DEA also warns that about 2 milligrams can be potentially deadly dose. 2 milligrams is small enough to fit near the tip of a pencil. That does not mean that every 2 milligram exposure will kill every person, but it shows that there's little room for error. The nation has recently seen progress, but the problem remains serious. In its 2026 National Center for Health Statistics database, Matthew Garnett and Arnaldi Moreno reported that the overdose death rate involving synthetic opiates other than methadone decreased by 35.6% in its from 23 to 24. However, final CDC data still recorded 47,000 deaths involving that category from 2024. That category includes fentanyl and fatal analogs. We have seen that counterfeit pills look real and that hidden fentanyl makes the contents unpredictable. The practical question is, what can we do to reduce the risk and possibly save a life? Prevention of an overdose response. People cannot safely identify a counterfeit pill by looking at it, but they can reduce the risk and prepare to respond. The safest rule is to take only medication prescribed for you and dispensed by a licensed pharmacy. A pill bought through social media, received from a friend, or purchased from an unknown seller should not be treated as safe because it's a familiar color or marking. Possible signs of an opiate overdose include slow or stopped breathing, extreme sleepiness, inability to wake a person, pinpoint pupils, pale or clammy skin, or blue or gray lips. An unconscious person may be also choking, snoring, gargling sounds. These sounds should not be mistaken for sleep. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, in its 2025 life-saving naloxone guidance, naloxone is a safe medication that reverses an overdose from opiates, including fentanyl. If an opiate overdose is suspected, call 911, give naloxone if available, support the person's breathing as instructed by the dispatcher. In recovery work, I've learned that people are more than the worst decision they have made. An overdose can happen to someone with a long substance use history, but it also can happen to somebody who takes one counterfeit pill without knowing what's inside. Carrying naloxone is not an approval for drug use. It's a preparation to keep a person alive long enough to have another chance. In conclusion, counterfeit pills are dangerous because they can imitate real prescription medications, contain an unknown amount of fentanyl, and can cause an overdose before the person realizes what they have taken. We examined how fake pills deceive, why fentanyl makes their contents unpredictable, and how trusted pharmacies, overdose recognition, naloxone, and immediate 911 can save lives. Return to the pill from the opening. It may have the right color, shape, and number stamped onto it, but none of those details can promise what is inside. Thank you for listening to my presentation.